Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This video is going to be about my favorite romance anime. My second favorite anime of the season. It's got a weird name, so I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. But okay, I'll give you the premise of it. It's about this boy and this girl who got switched at birth. So his parents, who he thought his parents were his whole life, are her parents. And who she thought her parents were her whole life were his parents, and her parents are rich, so her parents she thought were her parents this entire time are like rich, so his parents are rich, and then hers were like, they seem like mafia people, but they run a restaurant. That's his, like, who raised the people that raised him ran a restaurant, and the people that raised her are rich, if that makes sense. Then they meet, and then they got this whole thing. The first episode is like, I have to go meet my parents because they did this. They set up a arranged marriage between the two of them, but they didn't know it was between the two of them, so now they're engaged. So, and she is famous on, like, it's Instagram in real life, but, like, this world's Instagram. It might be called Instagram, I don't know. And she's, like, famous and stuff. And then they move in together. And then his sister moves in. But he's in love with this one chick, not her. But it's also kind of about how he falls in love with her. And his sisters, or the people that raised him had a daughter. So it's her sister, but they're not related at all. And she's in love with him. So he's got, like, this giant harem of women that just like him. And he is the second one. He's second in his class. But at first she doesn't want to get married to him, but they live together, and he's, like, a cook, and, like, he gets stuff done. Like, she has, like, a stalker in one episode, and he, like, beats them up. And they leave, like, her alone. But all he was worried... He's like the main character from the main dude in Quintessential Quintuplets, where all he does is study. Because he wants to get number one so he can... Well, he gets number one on a test. And there's this one girl who he likes, who is usually number one. And then he dethrones her, and then she says that she can't be with him because she has to run a temple. She's obsessed with stamp collecting. Like, all the characters are very unique and different. I would say the main female is probably my favorite. But, like, he has, like, this unbelievable bond with, like, all of them, and he treats them all, like, the same. Like, if they need something, he'll help them. He cooks for them. He cleans. He takes care of all these girls that like him. Which, if you can have a harem of women, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. A man is a man. But it's just very wholesome and, like, good. It seems like I haven't finished the show, but it seems like her parents who raised her, the dad, like, set this whole thing up and, like, is scheming the whole thing. That's what it seems like. And it's peak anime, dude. It's peak. I'd give this show an 8 out of 10. It's worth a watch. If you like romance series, you will like it. There's slice of life romance series that I feel like will pay off. Like, I feel like this relationship has grown more than most relationships in romance series. Like, he's gotten farther with the women in this series than most. And that's a good thing. And, like, his parents are weird and quirky, but it's not, like, annoyingly quirky, if you know what I mean. Like, some shows it's just like, God fucking damn it, if this person was real, I'd never want to be around them, kind of thing. But, like, they all feel so unique and different. And all the women in this show are gorgeous. Like, holy shit. It's a very, like, I would probably say shoujo, I would guess, series, but, like, You gotta like what you gotta like. And the main girl, dude, she like. I feel like they were gonna make her like an airhead and like dumb and stuff, but she's not. She's like pretty intelligent for like a rich girl, and like she is very. She's not like. She is flawed because she's famous and she's like, oh my god, I'm pretty. Oh. But like the relationship between the main guy and the girl like goes a way that I would like. They're complete and utter opposites, but that's why it works. Yes, sir. That's why it works. It's a nice contrast to most romance series where it's like because the main guy don't simp for nobody. Not besides the one girl he likes, he really doesn't simp, which is nice. Now his relationship with his sister is pretty good too. They fight a lot, but like she's his younger. In his eyes, it's his younger sister. In her eyes, it's this dude she wants to bang, dude. It's like, yeah, that's cool. Like, I mean, it's not cool to bang your brother. That's some Alabama shit. But like, hey, the relationship is just interesting to me. Like, I want to know where it goes. I definitely think if I were to have voted for like best anime couple of the season, this is the couple I would have voted for 100%. 100%. But people just, I don't think it's as popular as some of the other shows, even though I think it's the best romance series. Yes, sir. And the premise is good too, like the switch to birth thing. But like it's also like kind of weird because it's like her parent or the people who raised her like have her color hair, and he has black hair, or have people that raised her have black hair like him. So how the hell do they have like a redheaded daughter? Like that makes no sense. Same thing with the people that raised him. They don't have black hair. They have blonde, I believe. So how they have a redheaded child, or one's blonde and one is redhead. How do they have a black-haired child? Like, that don't make much sense. But, hey. Yeah. I guess you don't notice it when it's a baby, and then you're taking care of this baby your entire life. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And, I don't know, it's just something like that. Like, I think we all, as humanity, crave this kind of relationship. I know I do. This is the kind of relationship I would want. It's not perfect, but like, it is what it is, and it like doesn't try to be anything it's not. And they're very straightforward and honest with each other, and I think that's very, very appealing. Like it should be that way with relationships. And it doesn't try to do something that it shouldn't do, and it makes it interesting when the foregone conclusion happens that the series ends. I'll feel like I grew with the characters and feel like it isn't just a fluke that they ended up together, because I honestly think they're going to end up together. There's no doubt in my mind they'll end up together, but and it also shows like the power of like working hard and how far hard work can get you, because he's not from like this high prestigious school, and he got sent to this high prestigious school, and he's worked his ass off to be number one, and that's his whole goal. He set some goals for himself, and he achieved them. Yes, he did, and sure enough, the girl rejects him, but he worked hard and he proved that he could do what he said he could do. Now, she built the whole massive fortune and following on Instagram over her looks. And it hasn't really, like, it's gone to her head a little bit, but it's not like, oh, I'm a fucking bitch. Like, no, she works it, and she works hard at her craft, and like making her craft the best it can be. Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. If her craft needs to be improved or altered in a way, then she improves and tries to alter it. She gets several people to do it. Anyways, that's going to do it for this episode. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.